Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining or for listening to my first live podcast. Call me Mo. I am the one behind LitArVision. And thank you so much for joining our very first podcast, which is the Let's Talk Money podcast. So before I go further, I want to first of all say thank you to our 80 subscribers, or better still, my 80 subscribers. I want to say thank you so much for your patience and for your belief in me, and most importantly, for your belief in the content I share on this platform. I also want to apologize for my absence. I've been away working on some other projects and also some other things which I'm going to be sharing with you in the coming weeks and days. Now, to go into the main business of today, I'm starting our Let's Talk Money Live. As you know, Let's Talk Money is one of the segments I have on LitArVision. But I decided to start a podcast about Let's Talk Money so that I could share my experiences so that I could share my business experiences. I could share my journey and also share in real time, or I wouldn't even say in real time, and also share certain things I have enjoyed in the course of my business journey. I must also add as a disclaimer that whatever I share on this podcast isn't intended for advertisement purpose, neither is it intended to serve as a legal or financial advice. Everything I'm sharing or I would share in future are basically for educational and informative purposes. I want to thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me. The Let's Talk Money podcast is just one that I believe that would be helpful throughout our financial and monetary journey. Given the economic situation across the world and across the globe, it is imperative for every one of us to have a sort of understanding and, better still, a backup or a proper plan as to how our finances and our monies are to be managed. So, thank you so much for being a part of this. Before I go further, I want to also emphasize that this is just a preliminary episode of the podcast. So I'm just going to give you a rundown of what the podcast is going to be about. Like I said, it's about finances, finances, investment, money management, and everything that we need, and also business. So for those of us who are looking into starting our own businesses, or who are looking to starting a side hustle, or invest the monies that we have, or improve on our finances, I believe that some of the things I'm going to be sharing on this podcast is really going to help us through our journey. So I hope that everything I'm going to be sharing with you in the future podcasts, in the future episodes, you find them useful for your everyday financial decisions. You also find them useful for your everyday life. I do not take anything or anyone for granted. I am utmostly grateful for the opportunities that you have given to me to share this. I hope that you find every content of value, and I hope that if you find them valuable to you, please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe.
From anywhere, where your devices just get out of the way and you can focus on the people you're with and the experiences you're having.
Again,
I think that this is some of the most amazing technology of our generation.
Subscribing, thank you, because without you, there is no LitArVision.
Plot the progress. The progress looks like a log curve. So it's like a series of log curves. So most people know what a log curve is, I suppose.
For everyone who is a first-time listener, I want to say thank you for listening. You're welcome for listening, and I hope that whatever you hear here or whatever you view on my channel adds some sort of value to you. And also, please do consider liking, subscribing, and sharing my content as well. And so to my returning viewers, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. I want to say thank you. So for the podcast, I will be sharing this podcast, new episodes on a weekly basis. I will try as much as possible to share 2 episodes on a weekly basis. I will notify on the community tab once a new episode is out. But rest assured that every episode is going to deal with different aspects of businesses and the opportunities that are out there for people who are looking into starting businesses, especially or those who are looking to have a side hustle or improve on their finances and investments. I'm going to also be sharing my experiences with my own business and all the opportunities I have found useful to me and which are really been helpful as well. I hope that you find a lot of value. There's really something beautiful about being able to share your experiences. And finally, I'm also going to be reviewing some finance literature with you. I hope that we can jointly enjoy what this literature or these books would tell us about finances, and I also hope that we would be able to put them in practice to take and forge our finance journey further and better for a better future for each and every one of us. I want to say thank you finally for the opportunity, and I hope that you're going to join my next podcast on Wednesday next week, and I hope that you find value in everything that I have shared. I also want to give a disclaimer that I'm going to be making reference to some applications and some investment apps that I have used and which has also helped me in my journey. I want to emphasize that every reference I make to these applications is not intended for advertisement purpose. Neither it's not intended to compel you to using same. They are just a part of my journey, and I hope that you enjoy every bit of it. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. See you much later. Bye.